Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
Okay, you guys approach the royal court. You are again not walking so great, except for the panda. Pretty good at it for some reason. And the honey badger, in fact, is making no attempt to walk on two legs because honey badgers can't.
Biology again.
But being the brains of the operation, Ollie does notice that you don't seem to be doing so good. And immediately grabs you and starts cradling you like a baby. And you guys manage to sneak into the back of the royal court doing that. It does catch attention. They go, what are you doing? But they don't seem to notice that you're bears. They just notice that you went somewhere you shouldn't have.
These are dumb people.
So you might be on a timeline? You're not sure. Meanwhile, Duchess, you have been in there with this flamboyant person who sort of told you to do things as a team. And then you guys just kind of stood there for like a really long time. And at one point, they glanced at their wrist, where there is not a watch, but they did glance at their wrist and they said, okay, so I'm immortal, but this is taking way longer than I expected. So I'm just going to let you know it's in the middle door. And then he disappeared in a burst of glitter.
Well, that was easy.
Also, to be fair,
I'll wait him.
also, to be
I
fair,
trusted him. I just didn't tell
the
him.
entire detour is because you couldn't smell where it was. So don't talk about how long we took.
She's like, well,
Look.
I can't smell it. I'm just going to sit
Hold
here.
on, guys. Can we really trust a guy that poops in glitter?
I always.
Yeah.
Wait, there's 4 of us and there's only 3 doors. One of us can guard one door, and all 3 of us can go in an individual door.
But he said it's in the middle door. You don't
I'm just
trust
going to
him?
go in the middle door. I
I
want some
don't
honey.
trust anybody that just magically appears.
Can I smell the
sniff
middle
it
door?
again and try?
Can I sniff the middle door?
Okay, go up to the middle door. You know what? Go ahead and roll 3 because you are seeing if it's behind that door specifically. You're going to get a yes, no. You're not going to get a, like, it's here.
Okay. Lowest is a 2. 3.
You sniff that door, get up real close to it, and now that you're like practically pressed against the wood and looking a little ridiculous, normally you wouldn't lose your dignity like this,
I want that honey.
you can
I'll sell my
smell
soul for that honey.
sweet, sweet scent of premium grade honey.
Yeah, I do.
Unfortunately, the door has quite a heavy padlock on it, and it is not digital or even a combination. It's just a classic lock. One that perhaps a thief might be able to pick.
Yeah.
Your ex machina days are over.
Yeah.
I'm good at these things.
And I
Also,
pull out my 3D printer and print a key.
also, I just knew it was gonna be 2 6s and a 5. I just knew
Oh.
in my heart of hearts. I was like, this could be here. 3 dice. This is not gonna work. And then what would we do then? All right, you wanna do stuff?
I'm going to pick it.
I need to know what's in the door.
I got a bobby pin. I'll just...
You're done. Go check.
We know what's in that door.
Oh, you have him because you created him like a baby.
Perfect.
I'm going to need Julian to, like, animate this.
You're looking at the door that I really want to go in right now.
Well, it's not in that door.
All right, thief.
Okay, I'm going to pick a lock.
Okay, can you go ahead and roll criminal for me?
Yes, I get 2? Or just 1?
Should be 2.
It's 2, right, Smith?
No.
Yes, you're gonna roll 2 because you are a thief.
It just kind of has to.
1.
Oh, I saw the 5.
I was going to say I could only see the 5.
The other one's over here.
You approach that lock and you realize, I've picked this lock before. I've picked this lock before when I was a child. I can pick this lock in my sleep. But you don't need to. Right now, you just pick the lock and it pops right open.
You're a Sketchy Olympian.
Wanna play it all?
Well,
The banker's called.
Like Indiana Jones, do we need to put the cat on there and swipe the case?
No. I don't want to leave you, man.
I was gonna put the goose, but I mean,
I don't have a goose. Oh.
You gotta run back
We
out
got
there
a
and
dead
get a
body
goose.
out there somewhere. And one guy's probably missing his arm at this point.
maybe an arm weighs about the same as the.
Oh, man. I want to check out those other doors.
There's nothing behind
There's
that.
nothing.
Nothing. You're
Okay.
here for honey. Get it
Here,
together.
that's the open door behind you. You can go back out it if you'd like.
I'm not
Don't you
going
do
with
it.
you.
Don't.
You're on your own.
Yeah, no. I'm here for the honey and that's it. And I'm going back to my cabana.
You guys,
Look at it.
Look at it.
you guys open the door
It's a
and enter
pretty
the
big
room
At this point.
and find that you
That felt weird.
have hit the jackpot. This room is stacked floor to ceiling with jars of honey. There is clover honey. There is wildflower honey. There's orange blossom honey, blackberry honey, sage honey, alfalfa honey. There is even manuka honey, which is the
What's that honey is?
manuka honey.
But if they would say Colombian honey, you'd have
Well, I
been good.
can't smell it. I don't actually know what this stuff tastes like.
You know what? You, the honey badger, are a honey connoisseur. You know that manuka honey is the rarest of all honeys.
I do.
You are pretty sure you've heard from a cousin that knows a guy that says he's had it once, that if you eat it, you're fireproof.
Dang.
Yeah. You guys can have the other one. You want the global one?
Sure.
That's not the one that makes me swim faster.
You are
yeah.
surrounded by more honey than you know what to do with,
Thank God we got a root beer barrel.
which is when you remember that your root beer truck is outside. It will never fit inside here. You are not going to be able to sneak all this honey past that royal court without someone noticing. However, you do look up and see that there is one window about 2 feet by 2 feet. Most of you can't fit through it, and it currently has bars on it that seem to just be thin pieces of wood
Bamboo.
that are fixed in there really hard. And I don't think you could break them out, but they do look a lot like bamboo.
Eat them.
Yeah.
Climb up there and eat them.
Eat the sticks.
Okay. So we have to we bear bears this situation.
Who am I holding?
Nobody.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go. Stephanie. I mean, God, I keep doing that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Give
to
me the
go-
characters.
Sorry. Freddie's gonna have to. Freddie, and then Duchess, and then me. Freddie's the largest, then Duchess, and then me, because I gotta eat the bamboo.
Just don't
guys.
mess up my crown.
Don't stand there.
As we stack, I purposely kick Duchess's crown off her head. Yep.
Duchess is so furious at this, we move a point from criminal to bear.
And,
Sounds about right.
That sounds fair.
Mm-hmm.
And I proceed to go ahead and eat the things. Is that criminal or is that bear? That's bear. Right?
That's bear. And you rolled 2 because it's your special skill.
Is there?
Did I eat that as a criminal?
Yeah, before I do this, can I go down and swipe a potful of honey?
Yes, you can.
Yep. Swipe
But
a potful of
Are your
honey.
companions going to do something about that? Because he's just eating honey, like right in front
Guys,
of
I
you.
need this to make this happen.
You only need a taste.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
eat
just
the rare one.
Just a smidgen. Yeah, no, I'm okay with the cheap crap.
Are you
This
sure?
Eat the
kind of
one
great-
that's in the
Because-
honey barrel.
Put it across your
Plastic
teeth.
bottle.
You
Lay
can
on your
see
teeth.
one of the honey jars. It's labeled as bamboo honey.
Put some on your
I have a
lips.
schmackle of the bamboo honey.
You got the
guys.
bamboo
Yeah,
honey.
that doesn't sound good.
You're able to put some on your bottom lip, like.
You're just putting a little bit,
No, a lot of it.
a lot of it, like the whole jar. It's smeared all over your face.
God, no.
Don't go
I'm not a
crazy.
heathen. Half the, quarter of the jar.
But if you put any more, or you're going bear. Never mind.
Yeah, other way around.
Oh yeah.
Bam. I ate the whole jar, I would have turned into a madman.
No, not really. I mean, like the whole jar, it probably would have given you like 4, and you already had 5. So you would have been. What am I doing? Let's go. You're even now.
Alright, now I go eat the bamboo.
Oh, I will say it to you though. You tasted the bamboo, honey, and you realized you're an expert in bamboo. That's not real bamboo, honey.
Yeah.
That's Japanese knotweed, which people call bamboo, honey, but that's not bamboo.
Disgusting human beings. Monsters. As I walk back to climb up the
We grab my
The bear?
crown.
The bear
she
ladder?
stepped on her crown. Snapping me.
Oh boy.
Keep going.
Are you gonna get Duchess get put down? It's the Joker scene. Oh no, I killed the
Duchess,
driver.
just so you know, you are pissed.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell us that one. We were pretty on point with
I'm really
knowing.
at this point I'm paying her back for all the hell she's given us.
Suggs is just watching, just like,
Whatever.
she's to hold you up. Don't make her
She's
do
gonna-
that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna need that manuka, honey, because you are playing with fire.
That's a good one.
You succeed. You climb up the bear ladder, and it's a little awkward because it's like a grid shaped, but you manage to get your jaws on it, and once you tear one piece out, you manage to get it all. You eat that bamboo down to, or I'm sorry, not the bamboo. You eat those wooden poles down to the stone, and now you have a wide open 2x2 window.
Alright.
For the
I'll
cat.
head back.
Okay, so I think 2 of us need to go out and drive the barrel around to the other side of where the hole lands. And then one bear stay with Suggs so that he has some backup if he needs it.
I think Suggs has
And
to
maybe
be willing to drive the
Someone
car.
to be able to jump.
You think I would just go out and move it? And I guess I couldn't reach the window without you guys.
That's what I'm saying. One bear stay in with
Do you
Suggs.
need to reach the window? They could just toss it out.
Yeah,
And you could catch
it. We just need to toss it.
What happens if we break a bunch of porcelain?
So you have no aim?
Because I was thinking that you would climb on my or one of their backs and then just kind of hand it out or even dump it out into the root beer thing.
We're gonna
You're
mix all
gonna
the
mix
honeys?
all that honey?
Could make a super honey, guys.
Or
You don't know.
No. I could just, well, we already have like a little train going. We could just hand it back out to him and drop it.
Okay.
so that we're done.
That's my.
I like it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
who's,
So Suggs
going,
gotta-
who's going out to the car? No staying with
not
us.
you. You don't do anything. I guess that one's
So
close.
these 2. Well, 2 will go out.
Oh, 2 will go out. I think you're okay as long as someone's watching you. I wouldn't send you by yourself. It's like sending the monkey to space.
I mean, I gotta. Don't forget, I played the banjo that one time.
For no
Pretty
reason.
sweet rendition. I distracted the guard of the root beer.
And then you guys thought it was a good idea to hook it up to the golf cart.
I was laughing. I don't even remember.
We
what
did
it
have a
was.
jackass moment where we were like, you're like playing it in the passenger seat. All right.
Okay, so me and Freddie over here are gonna go out back to the good old. Too bad the koala wasn't with us. That was an Outback joke there. To the truck, and we're gonna drive it around to the back side of the building.
Okay. You guys go back out the door you came in.
Yeah.
See the other 2 closed doors.
Or not
Don't
go to the
do
closed
it.
doors.
We have the honey.
Can I
Don't do it.
can I be lifted to the window first, and then Duchess can throw them to me, and then I'll throw them down to you guys?
So you're like standing in the windowsill?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
That fills. Instead of us just throwing it at a.
All right, let's just
Here.
go to the vehicle.
You're on top of the windowsill.
Go check the door. Go check the door.
Don't. You have the honey.
We're not checking the door.
No. No,
Go
no,
check
no.
the door, Rain Man.
No.
Go check the door.
I mean,
Those people
hey,
are
hey,
on
hey.
to us. We are
You
on a
guys aren't with him.
crunch.
Freddie, it's up to
No.
you to convince
We're
him.
not checking the door. We got the honey heist. Don't make this Ocean's
But
13.
we're in the Ocean's 13 was good.
They all get caught and they die.
Ocean's 12 was bad.
Well, don't make this Ocean's 12. I don't actually know there was a 13.
I like
There's too
12
many of
better
those
than
movies.
12 was notoriously known for being terrible.
Nobody thinks Social is 12.
That's
Then
when
why
they
did they
put,
make
like,
it
France.
13?
13 ended up being good.
But I'm saying, like, if 12 was terrible, why'd they make it 13?
Because they
Because
did
they made money.
wrong. What they did wrong was had Julia Roberts play a cameo where she then tricked everybody by playing Julia Roberts.
Hey, about this honey.
We're here. We have a mission. We got the honey. We just need to get the truck, to get the honey, to
Before
get
you
out.
go-
And then we can go drive our golf cart.
Before you go out the door, I think to myself like, oh, I thought you were the leader. All right.
Oh, he's baiting me.
No,
Alright, we go to the
a
truck.
real leader would have.
We go to the truck, we bring it around the back.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, though
It's nice.
there is a little bit of difficulty because you come out into the royal court who's still like, what are you guys doing back there? I'm pretty sure I need to call security. They're gonna be here any minute.
Killer.
So fast.
Can we lightly tap them to sleep with our bear claws?
I'm trying to get through this without murdering people and hurting people.
Can you imagine if
we feign snogging to make it look like that's what we're doing, and then they'll think we're drunk and we're just finding an area.
Having their
what
sex.
word did you use?
Snogging. That's a word.
It is a word.
It's
Haven't
not
you ever
sex,
read Harry
though.
Potter?
It's not
Oh,
sex,
wait, you
though. It's
haven't. Never mind.
It's not sex. I'm steering away from that.
It's
I'm just
making
saying,
out.
We were just, found a private area to be in. I don't know.
I'm glad I don't have to be there for that.
Me either.
Yeah, Freddie, do you just go along with this?
You know what? Fine. What's your idea, Freddie? Kill them all.
I
Let's
mean,
just
I
kill them all.
guess
No.
if it for the honey, I'll do anything for that
Let's kill
honey.
them all. Kill all the bitches. I got an AK-47 now.
I guess it's Colonel. That's not fair.
No, you have a
It's a
banjo.
bad-
No, you have a banjo that looks like an AK-47.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot them with my sweet skills.
Okay. Roll criminal because bears don't shoot people.
You know that wasn't a sentence, what you said. But you still said it.
What is your plan, Freddie?
I was gonna go with your first plan.
Everybody made fun of it.
Who's everybody?
You're making out?
We weren't even there.
I just asked Freddie if they were going along with it.
I'm going along with it. Anything for the honey.
Okay, there we go.
That was
You guys make out. Your
It's real weird 'cause
bear mouths going together makes the princess realize that you guys are bears.
And
Make
She-
their makeup noises.
She screams and runs away down the marketplace.
And the clock starts.
Yep.
Now we have a time
Get
limit.
the truck.
Let's get the truck.
Okay,
Move quick.
you guys get the truck and pull it around the back.
Yep. Down the back.
Can somebody put them in the truck?
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, now we just made out for no reason. This is horseshit. I was not gonna do
It was your
I
plan.
know. I thought I would get out of this.
I'm
Nobody's
gonna be scared.
You were like, nobody does my plan. And then
The Dukes of Hazzard would have worked out, man. I was so pumped.
Okay, so you guys are. Did I mention that in the room full of honey there is a briefcase on a pedestal in the
No.
middle of the room full of
Well,
honey?
we're curious. What's in it?
No.
I don't know.
There's only one person that can get to it.
You guys didn't look.
I'm
You
in
were
the-
just
I'm in
so
the window.
distracted by all that honey.
You broke my crown.
Maybe there's a crown in there.
Oh, there could be another crowd.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you loading the honey out?
I gotta wait for Duchess's move.
It's the Duchess.
You gotta hand it to me to
I
hand
don't
him
need
out.
to know what's in the briefcase. I'm here for the honey. So
Okay.
let's load it up.
So, as you guys are loading the honey up, you manage to get. Do you have any kind of strategy here? Or are you just throwing it out as
Throwing
fast
it
as you
out,
can? Okay. You guys managed to
Most
get.
expensive.
I
to least expensive.
thought you were throwing them up to me and I was catching them. And
They
then
aren't
dumping them
like
out.
organized by most to least expensive. Are you taking the time to search through for
No.
the best honey? You're just
Whatever I
throwing it
can
up. Okay. So you managed to get about a quarter of the honey into the barrel so far. When, as you're passing by the pedestal, you just happen to hear this time a tick, tick, tick.
There's a bomb in this honey?
I don't
What's
know,
our
I
bomb?
don't know, hacker. You tell me.
Oh yeah, I can hack that.
Do you keep loading honey or do you investigate the suitcase?
I'm mean, we have to investigate it now.
Why would they put a bomb inside a honey?
Yeah.
Well,
no, we gotta
no.
investigate it now.
Don't just keep.
Situation.
No, guys, just
No, I need to know what's in it.
You
now.
guys wouldn't let me go on the doors.
You're outside. You're outside safe.
Yeah.
I want to go on the door.
Yeah.
What's taking so long?
Go in the door.
There's a ticking briefcase in here, guys. Hang on.
While we're all working, I'm gonna roll for Michael to go check the doors. Just so that he can have peace of it, and then I never hear about the other doors again.
He's outside.
So, so Suggs, you can see that Duchess stops next to the pedestal in the middle with the briefcase that is obviously not honey and seems to be investigating the briefcase. Do you do anything?
Yeah, I get mad. What are you doing down there?
Mind your own business. Don't worry about it. Saving your life, probably.
This is why we leave you in the vault. This moment right here, your response is why we leave you in the vault. This is why I
Okay.
tried to leave you earlier with the root beer.
Are you opening up the suitcase?
Yes.
Okay. You managed to open up the simple flip-top suitcase, and inside you find a whole bunch of wires and a countdown timer that currently has 45 seconds on it.
All right.
Tick.
So
Tick.
we're obviously gonna hack
Tick.
that and make that stop.
Okay, can you go ahead and roll criminal for me using 2 because it is your job? Yes.
As she's doing that, I sneak back around. It's so tantalizing.
I know, we were close, weren't we?
Oh boy. So, Frederick, while you guys are taking the honey, there does seem to be some kind of pause in the honey coming down. And Ollie apparently takes this opportunity to hop out of the barrel and start to sneak back around.
Ollie, get back in the effing truck.
There's no honey coming. I'm good.
Get back in there.
So you have this very complicated device to defuse. What do you roll? You roll criminal. What did you roll? Did you roll 2 for criminal?
Oh, but remember, let me tell you this story.
There you
You're
go.
shouting this up to
I'm telling you because you're stuck in the window. You have to listen to me.
You're being mean to me. I don't want to
You
listen.
gotta listen anyway. There was a time where there was what I thought was a bomb. It was actually just an empty suitcase at an airport, but
While
they
the
called me
story's
in
happening,
anyway.
I ended up in the left door.
And they called me to defuse it, and I did successfully, even though it was just a
We'll get to
suitcase that had nothing in it. But I knew how.
So what did
They
you
called
do?
me because I was an expert.
And Duchess has successfully increased her criminal
Were you in
score.
her locker?
I'm so curious of what you retired from.
I can't talk about
These
it.
stories are everywhere.
Can't talk about
Wait,
it.
you're only rolling 2.
I have to.
Okay.
Oh.
I
That's
am
just,
not
that's
successful.
just
Duchess, you accidentally snap a wire, and it goes from 45 seconds to 30
Well,
seconds.
this is good, guys. I've seen it in a movie before. It always stops at 1.
Meanwhile, Ollie, you have tried to open the door on the left, but it has a lock on it.
I mean, I just slammed my bare weight against it.
Okay, go ahead and roll bear for me.
I'm not helping you.
I know you're still in the truck. Don't worry. When I get this extra honey.
You
Oh, I did
managed.
right.
You managed to successfully break through the door, and you find a room full of jar after jar after jar of different kinds of nut butter.
Anybody like nut butter?
No, we
No,
came
we're here
for
for
the
honey.
honey.
But we're about to die anyway, so.
Can we just move the suitcase to the nut butters?
Wait, guys. Yeah, can we bury the suitcase in nut butter?
Duchess has not bothered to tell anyone else that there was a bomb. Tick. Tick.
Honey Badger. I forgot
Tick.
your name.
Suggs?
That's so on cue.
Sucks.
I
Can
could
you
just
let them know?
hop out the window and leave you with the bomb.
Okay, but we're gonna lose all that honey.
To lose you, I might make that call.
Alright, look. I've lived my life. I'm accepting of my
This
fate.
is ticking.
But
Can
I'm
you
letting
get
you
the phone
know
number us?
there is a
Tick.
bomb.
Tick,
I overheard bomb.
tick. Okay.
Can we throw it in the nut butter room?
I said, guys, I've got a room. Bring it here, and I start dumping all the jars of nut butter out. when she brings the
Just
The suitcase
go
in?
the room
No,
and
no,
shut the
no.
door.
Bury the suitcase in the nut butter.
Mm-hmm.
It'll
Alright.
dampen it. Okay?
Alright.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Nut butter.
So you are grabbing
Bro,
these
this
jars and you
she
are
can't
emptying
hack
them out as
In
fast
20
as you
seconds?
can, and
Yeah.
it's going tick, tick, and then quieter. As you're covering it in nut butter, but nut butter is very thick, so it's coming out slowly, and it's counting down, it's counting down, it's counting down, it's getting so close. You can see through the nut butter
Hopefully none
somehow
of it.
that it's down to single digits. Are you gonna keep pouring nut butter, or are you gonna run out of there?
I've
No,
broken on the door.
you stay in the room that you wanted.
No. Okay, I got it. I yell, everybody get cover. I then try to open the other door.
The third door
Yeah, third door.
And the
No.
and the single digit second.
Yeah.
that is also locked.
I didn't know it was locked yet though.
Okay, so
But
you
know,
try to
in-
open it
in
and it's
sheer
locked.
Panic, in sheer panic, I'm running so fast out of the nut butter.
You go straight into it. Okay,
So
go
I
ahead.
just slam my body into the door.
You know what? Roll bear for me.
Yeah.
And you're on top of
And you know,
honey.
go ahead and roll advantage because you're so scared.
Okay. I'll just roll the second one. Then
Okay.
The first one I rolled.
Nice.
You manage to basically make a bear-shaped hole through the door. And you find yourself in a room full of jar after jar of jams.
I hide
Saw
behind
it
all the
coming.
jars of jam.
You said the look that God gave you. That's what I
I
meant.
wish
The
the
look-
whole world could see the look that God gave you.
It's about to be exposed. I gotta take cover from something.
So you guys heard Ollie shout at you, everybody take cover. What did you guys do?
I'm still in the truck, just like,
Yeah, it's dumb to everything going on. Yeah.
Yeah, you are up in a window with no good way to get down
I hold the frame
of the
I feel like
window.
that's a safe place to be.
And I hide behind the pedestal.
I
Okay,
sit in the truck like, why is it taking so long?
you guys all heard a very big whoom, and the whole building shakes, and there is like dust coming down, and you actually even hear a very loud like tumbling sound that sounds like rocks might have like fallen out the side. And actually, Freddie, you can see that one whole side of the castle has blown out, and some weird sticky brown substance seems to have shot just everywhere.
I leave the wall for 5 minutes.
All of you have all managed to avoid any major damage, though. But about half of the bottles left in the honey room have broken, and now there's just honey all over.
I also want to point out that somehow you heard bomb with one ear. But let's continue.
It was. Hold on. I was in the left room. My right ear was through the door. Guys, this is good. Okay.
Can I just laugh
Now,
at them and
because I'm there. Well, no, because I'm there. I come in. I go into the room with the honey and help Duchess load everything we can to suck.